Welcome to the year 1993 at Duke's basketball court, also known as Cameron Indoor Stadium. We were down by a double-digit lead and I was fouled. If I made these two free throws, I'd become the leader for most consecutive free throws made in a row in Iowa Hawkeye history. Do you know who I am? I'm Chris Street, and I did make those two free throws but died 3 days later. Like I already mentioned, I'm Chris Michael Street. I was born February 2nd, 1972 in Iowa. My mom, Patty, was very proud to call me her son. I grew up on a farm, and my dad was a very hardworking farmer. Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. His name was Michael. Our family wasn't rich, but wasn't poor. We were known as middle class. After me came Sarah. A scary thing happened to Sarah when she was 10 months old. She was put into a coma. It was scary finding out she was put into a coma, and I had to go and stay with my grandparents for a while. When she was put into a coma, it was scary finding out she was put into a coma, but I knew that she would get through it. I was the first child in my family. After me came Sarah, and after Sarah came Betsy. So growing up, I had no brothers, but I had two cousins that lived pretty close and were pretty close to brothers. If my parents left the house, I had to babysit my two younger siblings. Most of the time, my dad didn't leave, though, because he was a farmer. I sometimes would help my dad with his work, but sometimes it interfered with my sports. The sports I played were basketball, baseball, and football. My favorite sport was probably basketball. Most people actually know me for my sports ability. They knew me for my character. I love to talk, make my siblings laugh, and to make friends. My favorite day of the week was to watch the Iowa Hawkeye basketball players. My favorite player to watch was Kevin Boyle, my idol. My second favorite thing to do was go hunting and fishing with my parents. Sometimes we took Paul-Us, but that was rare because we wanted to have family time. When I got older, I started watching the NBA, and that became my new dream. I was doubted by many different people. The people that believed in me, though, were my parents and siblings, of course, but weirdly enough, my teachers did too. I went to Mormon Trail Elementary School, and that is where I met Paul Lusk. I attended Mormon Trail until 9th grade, and then moved away to Indianola. We moved because my dad thought I needed better competition because I was becoming good at basketball. 4 years after I finished high school, I was inducted into the Iowa High School Hall of Fame. I was given a scholarship in my junior year in late December, but didn't accept it later in February. The only reason I didn't accept it earlier was because my parents gave it to me as a birthday present. Every year when I came home for Thanksgiving, we'd always have a family tradition. The family tradition was playing basketball. It was a 3v3 game between 3 parents and 3 children. For the first 8 years of my life, the parents would always beat us, but then one year it changed, and we beat them. My freshman year is when the Berlin Wall came down. It was crazy seeing the family that were separated get back together. At that point, I had a girlfriend. Her name was Vinton Williams. She was also very shocked at this. To not go into debt, I had to get a job. My first job was delivering packages. I said this would be a great fit because I love to talk and I love to give out gifts. It soon became a great fit, and after a while I thought I'd work there for a long time until the incident between, never mind, you'll find out later. My basketball career was spectacular. I averaged 16.5 points and 10.5 rebounds as a freshman at Mormon Trail. In my sophomore year, I moved to Indianola, and I was moved up to the varsity in late December. When I finished the season, I ended up averaging 21.9 points and 11.7 rebounds. In my junior year is when I gathered all my attention. I averaged 27.4 points per game. In my senior year, I fractured my foot and only got to play a total of 13 games. In those 13 games, I averaged 20 points in each of them. As a freshman at Iowa, I was one of the many freshmen to play. It was fun to play in the competition, and it was very fun to play in the Iowa Hawkeye Arena, and that is where I always wanted to play. In my junior year, I was projected to go top 50 in the draft, but wasn't able to. My character is another thing people knew me for. My mom would always talk about me on the phone, and I would talk about how I was such a good character. Most people, such a good person. When I would go over to my family or friend's house, I would always play with the younger sibling. The reason I'd play with the younger sibling was because how cute and adorable they would be. The incident I'm going to tell you about was in my junior year at Iowa. I was taking my girlfriend with me. We were driving on the roads, and the roads were slick, and it was a snowy night. We were driving, and my girlfriend dropped her mitten. I tried to help her grab it, and then wham! This is one of many theories people think happened. A snowplow hit my side of my vehicle, and I died instantly. This is one of many things Iowa people won't forget, and is very. In the year 2018, at that time, I had a record going for most consecutive free throws made in a row in Iowa Hawkeye history. Later in the year 2018, a kid named Jordan Bohannon had the same record, and he was tied with me. He missed on purpose. It was very cool to see him miss, and I'm very many Iowa fans that watch that are very are very are very proud to see him do that and very respectful. First of all, I'm shocked on how many people still care for me after my death. There's like 5 different memorials and basketball tournaments that go on every year. Secondly, my dad Michael runs one of the tournaments, and to me that'd be very emotional. The fundraiser is playing golf. Golf is super cool, and I wish I could be there. I still miss the family traditions, basketball, and life in general. Thank you for all listening to my presentation. And like my mom said, character goes a long way. And I, Chris Street, came a long way from where I began.